Hi, wonderful people. How una day? Welcome back to Texas TV. Wonders they say Inogokokoma end anytime soon. They said Ashley is threatening to buy herself, that Kabi is left with Queen Naomi to UK. My correct people, the recent update had it that Ashley came back from hospital this evening. As that to the acts of Kabiyesi, I want to see my husband. That is what she keep on demanding. But when she reached the palace, she find out that Kabiyesi, Oba Adeyeye Enita Okonsi, has left the palace with the love of his life, which is when Naomi Silekunola Ogunsi. And they said that Ashley wanted to collapse. Yes, because Ashley has been willing for Kabiyesi to come to the hospital to visit her, but Kabiyesi refused. Kabiyesi said that she is not going to see her in that hospital because of the atrocity she committed. Even though that the Lafogide houses has begged Kabiyesi that he should temper justice with mercy, but they said Kabiyesi refused. So my wonderful people, only for her to be discharged from the hospital today, she ran to the palace to see her husband and heard that Kabiyesi has left. We heard that immediately Ebóny started crying. She almost collapsed. If not that her people were around her and was holding her, that's so that she will not collapse, she will faint there. Yes, immediately they said that she had to run to her chamber to bring out her passport and began to run to the this airport to book a flight straight to UK because we all know that she is a UK citizen. But something wrong happened. For Ashley to leave this country again, it is going to be by the grace of God. Yes, because we heard that when she reached the airport, trying to book a flight to travel to UK in order to go and fight Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi to stop them from having a good moment. We heard that as she reached the airport that something terrible happened to her. You know why? There was a time Kabiyesi wrote a petition against her that the paternity of her son is fraud, that she doesn't want to truly tell Kabiyesi who is the father of her son, and for that they should stop her from traveling out of the country until she provides the real identity and paternity of her son. There was a time Kabiyesi wrote the letter to the airport because at a point they said Ashley wanted to disappear out of the palace with Ademakiwa. But Kabiyesi said no. Before you go, you must show the paternity of your son. My correct people. So Kabiyesi wrote a letter to the UK embassy demanding that Ashley should not be allowed to travel out, that there are some issues to sort out in this country before she would travel. And that letter was upheld and acknowledged. Yes. Kabiyesi is a great man. Whatever she writes, they must surely answer to him. So we heard that the letter was acknowledged and they kept mute until today. She wanted to travel to go and fight Queen Naomi in UK. She wanted to go and fight Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi in a foreign land. But she met her Waterloo. Yes. Now there she can't cry better cry. Now there she even can't collapse. They carried her away because she couldn't bear the pain of not traveling out. I think they said they gave her almost a 5 years ban or more, or I don't know, but we are going to get the information right very soon. So my correct people that said as she reached to the airport to board a flight out of the country, she couldn't. She couldn't, seriously. Some were asking, why can't she go? She was creating a scene that place, but you know what? They said they gave her a ban. And not just that, they gave her a ban. That's before she can be able to travel with Prince Ademakiwa out of the country, she must provide paternity verification and show that Kabiyesi is truly the father of that child before she go travel come up for Nigeria again. My correct and wonderful people, I'm begging, better kukuma carry your obengelicious aproko share. Consider well, make a yarn on a better story. As it is sup, as it is shell for insect Kabiyesi say palace. My wonderful people, wonders they say e no go kukuma end anytime soon. Better wahala dey burst for Kabiyesi's palace. Problem dey, things dey happen. They said Ebóny collapsed. She collapsed, she couldn't get herself. She was crying so much that people started running around her and was begging her, Madam, you can handle this internally. Madam, don't do this here. You can go home and go and settle it with your husband. Now, some people come dey tell am, oh, she just dey cry, because her plan was to travel out of the country. That if she reach UK, she go seriously show Queen Naomi say, na she wey own UK. You dey feel me? She's a citizen there, but today she collected woto back to back. She come dey cry say if Queen Naomi dare come back, that she will not live to see the next day, that I will make sure that I deal with her. Hey. I beg make una dey calm down, because this una dealing with mommy Tedenekawo, e don dey kukuma dey too much. My correct and wonderful people, I beg better carry your obengelicious aproko share come sit down because this aproko is the sweet well for body. And as you're sitting, don't forget to take your juice and your popcorn, the wine matter, because this aproko it get as it do me. Like I always say, as it is sweet or it dependent. At least make Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi have better sleep for a day. Some are saying, see, what about the final moon ritual that is about to happen on 29th? What is going on? Are you sure Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi are going to return in order to follow up with the ritual so that Mommy Tedenekawo will return back fully as a shoe? Kabiyesi did not go there to spend so many time. If you know Kabiyesi, you go always know, say, a day without Kabiyesi having an occasion to attend, maybe that day has not come, because Kabiyesi must have an occasion to attend. You dey feel me? He must have an occasion to attend. He's a great man. People send him invitation all over the world. So Kabiyesi cannot stay long there. We heard that at least by tomorrow, Kabiyesi will come back. He traveled with his own private jet. Kabiyesi is rich, he's a billionaire, so he does a lot of things. And that is why the oloris them been the rush Kabiyesi like a national cake. You dey feel me? But this time around, Kabiyesi has chosen who he wanted in body and soul. My correct and wonderful people, I beg you, make I go greet una first before we carry this our aproko dey move on. Good morning, afternoon, evening to you all my wonderful people, according to your time and the time we will take to see this video. You are welcome back to Texas TV, and we are still on the gist about waiting the shele for insect Kabiyesi's palace. My correct and wonderful people, it is not a small something, no. But that was the support, but our happiness be say that Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi has already won the battle. And right now, it is the same person where the Suwe says she no go rest or Queen Naomi is defeated. She is the one being defeated. She is the one crying. That since she married Kabiyesi, say Kabiyesi, you never enter UK to go around with me. You never do anything with me. Now local activities that they attend with you. But once it comes to international activities, now Mommy Tedenekawo, where you go call, Kabiyesi is totally unfair. Now so she dey cry. My correct people, if you know what love is all about, you gonna say you know fit force love. You dey feel me? Don't force it. If it is for you, it is for you. But the Oloris them forced themselves on Kabiyesi. And that is why Kabiyesi has desisted from giving them attention. My correct and wonderful people, they said that Ebóny cannot travel out of the country because the UK embassy has banned her for 2 to 5 years. Yes, as we heard, over the atrocity she is committing in the palace, and Kabi wrote a letter over her son's paternity verification that before she will travel out of the palace, she must be verified traditionally and medically in order to show that the father of that child is Kabi and not otherwise. My correct and wonderful people, now the ogbongelicious approach where we go come carry common and domot be this. I beg other way more for this case. Drop your comments at the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, stay tuned, stay connected, and most importantly, bear in mind that all are alleged information we gather from the walls of social media. We do not stay or live in the palace to tell you guys exactly what is going on there. Bye. Stay tuned for more updates.